May I?
You want... Oh. Sit? Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
So are we gonna do this in French or English?
Fringlish.
Frenglish?
Oui.
I know French. It's cool for me.
There is no problem.
Ce n'est pas problème.
Ce n'est pas problème.
Denan qui parle un peu anglais. Il fait le timide, mais il gère bien.
This truly is the greatest crowd ever because you give me so much encouragement just for saying it's no problem. That's great.
Donc voilà, on va essayer de traduire, d'essayer de faire franglais. Alors il y en a 5 qui sont pas chauds là, mais j'avais vu 2-3 mecs qui avaient pas le brevet là-haut et c'était là. On prend pas tout en anglais et tout, c'est chiant. Bon bref, on va essayer de se démerder quoi qu'il arrive. I'm saying we're gonna make a lot of efforts for everybody to understand.
Très oui, très oui.
Très oui.
Très oui.
Sujet verbe complément. Voilà. Et did you cast the first game?
Yeah, I did. That game was nuts. I mean, over on stream English, I don't know what they're numbered, but over there, I was talking a little bit about how exciting it makes Heart of the Swarm look, because it's so easy to break a game with new units that you do a strategy that just builds the right unit, such as the Warhound, that just broke everything, right? But what we saw, you're so encouraging. I love you all. Yeah. But it's so easy for new units to just break the game. So we saw SarenS present to us, hey, there's new strategies here. You can do new things and have these awesome, sweet new builds. And ToD says, if you have been a professional gamer for a decade, you can get yourself out of it with solid play. So that just makes me all chilly and wiggly for Heart of the Swarm.
Oh. Donc voilà, grosso modo, SarenS qui a tenté les nouvelles unités et ToD qui, étant professionnel depuis très longtemps, genre pro, n'a pas forcément senti le besoin et a fait la strat qui a marché. ToD didn't really try anything new, right? He did like Storm and Archon and Zealots, like basic stuff.
I mean, Archon Zealot can never be bad. Archon Zealot is awesome, but I love the way in which ToD went for that, getting the Mothership Core up, utilizing really, really nice defense with that Mothership Core to be able to stay alive when he should have been dead.
Very nice play.
Yeah.
Yes. Et on est reparti. We are back again on the game. Okay. He's dedicating the next game for Kian, which was our previous invitee.
Yeah.
All right. Giggity.
Kian fighting. Actually, how I know in Korea it's very popular to say a player's name fighting, like Dongrigo fighting, and they get all sad. How do you say that in French?
Wale! We say ToD Wale. You want to say it?
ToD Wale. Awesome.
Oh. And SarenS Wale!
Wale, indeed.
We can do that too. That works. I know that from the first event. I use it every event. You don't even need to know the notes.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's a trumpet. Wait.
What is the name of the map? I must say I don't know it.
You know, I think it's Akalon Wastes, I want to say. It's one of the new maps in Heart of the Swarm with a lot of expansions, and there's not really a center. If you look in the middle, there's just this set of 2 watchtowers that only really guard one path. Oh.
Sneaky SarenS is getting sneaky.
And of course, now, if this was the North American ladder, that factory would lift off and land in the main, and the player would cross his fingers like this. But ToD, of course, already has the pylon planted down.
Yeah, but it's very risky. Like, he can scout it very well.
Oh!
Wait. I'm not sure he sees it. Is he gonna see it?
He will.
Oh!
He will. He will. Very, very nice.
It may
He's
finish.
gonna get his, and he gets it off. Will he be able to lift off and get into the main in time? Was it his goal to get into the main? There's another SCV heading on in now. If he wants to look really smart, he can just claim that it was a distraction, so that way he can send an SCV into the main base to scout.
Yeah.
Mind games.
Do you think it was just for scouting? No, producing mines.
Proximine, ouais.
And Todd told us about this. If you produce mine here, you cannot technically get them out. It's a special trick on this map.
Uh-oh, it looks like he's gonna try to run that mine away immediately. In the old school days, players used to do this. Marauder. See ya.
Did you see how the...
Yes.
La physique qui est clairement améliorée.
Ouais, exactement, sur Heart of the Swarm.
Oui, quelle physique.
La physique.
Yeah.
La physique.
You studied physics, no, was it mathematics?
Oui.
Or physics?
Les maths.
Les maths.
Yes.
Does it help to be good at math to play StarCraft 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for instance, a Zerg math player would say X equals infestors.
And SarenS pretty much lost the advantage here, I think.
Yeah, SarenS is in a rough position. He was hoping to do this push with Marines, Marauders, and the Widow Mine. Now, right now, even though ToD held that off, SarenS can get those Widow Mines in the front. He has the contain set up, and then he can do a follow-up attack. But looking back in SarenS' main base, he's still trying to set up his expansion. He still needs to do some sort of follow-up attack to really batter ToD back down.
Yeah, so ToD here has the opportunity to make damage on us. What do you think?
Exactement. Qu'est-ce que je pense en anglais ou en français? En français, je pense beaucoup de choses. En anglais, je pense un peu moins.
Balance, on a beaucoup parlé
Okay.
français anglais.
Non, bah c'est intéressant. SarenS qui, du coup, nous pose sa deuxième base, sentant que, comme l'expliquait D9, il s'est raté sur son opening. Donc, il essaye de revenir au niveau macro, mais on le voit, hein, ToD est bien. Il nous a rajouté son complexe robotique. Les mines n'ont pas marché. Donc, pour le moment, quand même, bah, ToD est bien dans la game. Maintenant, SarenS n'est pas non plus à la ramasse-ramasse. Il a un coup à jouer. Son problème, c'est la technologie. Là, vraiment, au niveau technologie, il est baraque-moi avec réacteur. Il fait que des Marines, Marauder. Le Steam qui va arriver, c'est...
C'est tard.
Voilà.
C'est un peu tard, mais effectivement, en face... et en plus, SarenS qui n'a pas de deuxième base.
Ça va faire mal.
Second base. Et il va se prendre un push. He's gonna get... Oh, is it a trade bait?
He needs to borrow the mine, he needs to borrow the mine, borrow the mine, borrow the mine.
Okay, he knows, he knows.
Oh, I was sure. I mean...
Il va se faire flanquer la SarenS. He's between two parts of the ToD armies. Yeah.
Uh-oh, can he get this mine off in a good position? It looks like the star.
Magnifique.
So awesome!
Toute l'armée de SarenS au tapis. His whole army is dead and needs to make more units.
In the fight?
Well, at this point in time, it's time to float that factory back into ToD's base and pray with these fingers like this.
Just playing one hand.
Wait. One hand clicking on the mine button. Honestly, SarenS needs to have some use out of those Widow Mines. They haven't really done anything.
Yeah. It was like the first game, Widow Mines didn't work out.
ToD is building triple forge.
I think he feels confident.
Yeah. Attention, The Rock is... Bon, le rocher est attaqué, hein. Vous m'avez compris, les amis. Du coup, attention.
And he gets
Je suis désolé, mais c'est pas facile.
That could be instrumental if he pulls back. He can rearrange that Widow Mine. There's the Widow Mine landing down. Another observer is en route.
Oh, hallucination. It's a very good move.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh, what a move.
Nice, nice. Nice for the mine detection. Very, very nice idea.
Time warp.
SarenS is in the trouble.
Time warp sur l'armée de SarenS. The bunker just his whole army, and he's gonna make so much damage, and he can even recall.
And that's the recall.
Recall in the house.
Fait du retreat.
Yes,
Maybe he can do. I'm trying to do it in French. Give me a chance. So right now, SarenS has set up un peu de défense pour juste 1 minute.
Nice.
Do you think he can defend? Est-ce que tu penses qu'il peut défendre?
Non, mais le Widow Mine, it might do some damage. It might kill something. And right now, it looks like the...
Reload. Oh!
Nice
Just
one.
before the photon cannon, good for SarenS. But...
And SarenS...
vous êtes durs les mecs, je fais un effort.
You know, ToD, interestingly enough, ToD only has 41 workers, 44
for SarenS.
for SarenS. SarenS actually has a lead in the workers, except most of those workers are having a bunker repairing party.
Yeah, and it's very close. Like, if ToD doesn't do any damage, I think SarenS can counter push quite easily.
Absolutely. I mean, ToD only just now is starting that tech to the Twilight Council and the Robo facility. So right now, it's basically just a bunch of sentries.
And ToD is gonna fall back. At least he went down the ramp, so he's losing the position. And I think he's hesitating. Do I need to go back or do I need to push?
It's a nice choice to back because SarenS commence à avoir la masse critique. Donc, forcément, c'était bien vu. Je sais qu'il y en a qui parlent mal anglais aussi, les mecs. Donc l'un dans l'autre, je vous rends aussi service. Voyez-le comme ça.
And Blink is getting research.
Oh, nice.
Run!
Very nice time warp.
But SarenS tried to make the move with the medivac here, but he didn't make it. And but it's so close.
I mean, with that many sentries, you can always throw down the force fields, and of course, the time warp's so great for locking those down. But ToD did something that was a little bit greedy. He went for 3 forges so he could even get the shield upgrades. And I think now ToD is kind of upset at himself. There he is with the 3 upgrades up in the tab. There's no reason to get that shield upgrades. This attack actually has to do a lot of damage. Pick those up, pick them up, run them out. Yes!
Oh là là, t'as vu comment il a récupéré ça? Magnifique.
That was quite a nice move over here. And ToD is keeping the pressure on SarenS and getting a 3rd base. Pretty cool.
Ouais. La 3e base est vraiment décalée parce que comme vous l'a dit D9, bon, il fait le mec super greedy avec ses 3 forges. Hein. Donc il aurait pu prendre l'avantage macro plus rapidement vu comment il étouffait son adversaire. Mais il a fait le choix du coup de se lâcher technologiquement. Donc c'est un bon choix. Mais ceci étant, on voit que ça colle au niveau de la macro quand même. Hein.
And SarenS is going to drop on the left of the screen. And maybe do a little bit of damage here. And taking maybe 1 gas here. ToD qui recule et qui va se débarrasser de ce push assez facilement.
Get out of there!
Oh! Et les débris de...
He used the emergency thrusters, so he very quickly crashed into that mountain.
Yeah. Yeah. And la physique qui est améliorée par du coup le... And I figured out when you have explosion and units don't die, they just get pushed like 20 meters away and they continue shooting. But like when bendings pop on Marines, they like just like spread.
Is there an English word for bleh?
I guess.
I think it's.
I think that's the one I was looking for. Yeah.
Oui.
They kind of all the way. But so yeah, physics have really been improved in Art of the Swarm.
And look at that. Another drop being attempted by SarenS. Supply count is even, and a lot of this reason is because ToD is still spending a ton of money getting those shields upgrade with that 3rd forge. So now SarenS, I actually think, is in the comfortable position where it's finally calmed down to a normal game. It's all going to come down to the normal techniques. Marine Marauder kiting using Ghost to pick off the shields, and of course throwing in the Vikings to kill off the pesky Colossus.
And I don't know, I think as the game is getting longer, players are going back to Wings of Liberty units, kind of. Do you see that often in the pro scene?
Definitely. I mean, the one thing that we're seeing a lot of Terran players start to do is do non-stop Widow Mines, so they always retreat against a Protoss army and the mines pop up and do some major damage. Another nice drop from SarenS. But you know, that emergency thrusters, the speed upgrade on the medevac is so good for these types of harassments. Excellent micro. One scan's going to pick off that DT. Scan, oh my god, please scan. No. Just lift up and go somewhere else.
Et ToD qui arrive devant la base de SarenS ici qui va péter les rochers. SarenS qui n'a pas grand chose. Applaudissements pour les joueurs.
Allez,
EMP! EMP? Did he get it?
He does an excellent EMP. Couple force fields go down, but you know what? A Colossus, I think, may lose his life. No, he's just going to meet missiles.
C'est quoi tout ça dans la B1 là, dans la B1?
Dans la B1, Puka!
Il se passe pas mal de choses dans la B1. Le drop ici qui s'est fait intercepter. Voilà, on avait un prisme de transfert de ToD. Ah, là, il lui refait le même coup que la game précédente là.
Sacre bleu, c'est un prisme de warping.
Damn it, you're right. And SarenS pulling back to defend the main. And ToD is what? He's keeping something here. Some zealots are gonna die with the prism. And it's pretty close. It's very, very close. Do we have a Psystorm for ToD?
I mean, ToD looks like he only has Colossus.
Yeah. Il est sur Colossus, par contre il n'y a pas tant de vikings que ça pour SarenS. Faut qu'il essaye de prendre une bonne concave. Mais là, et là il y a 3 vikings qui dorment dans la B1. Mais SarenS a encore son coup à jouer, il est vraiment à la bourre au niveau des upgrades, on le voit. Mais bon, au niveau de la pop et de l'armée, s'il prend bien la fight, on le voit là, il n'y a pas grand chose. Il peut crush l'armée de ToD. Mais bon, il va falloir qu'il sorte du gros jeu quoi. Hein.
Et la pression qui est maintenue ici par ToD.
Le Bataghost.
Le Bataghost qui va être finalement réparé. Attention.
Oh no!
Ça va faire mal.
Is it burning? Yes, it's burning.
Et ToD is backing.
Backing where?
Yeah, he's backing, ouais.
It's going back.
Yeah.
To
Retreat.
The house. And another war prism. Yeah, ToD really like those sneaky moves, and it gave him the victory in the previous game. So,
but right now, SarenS does have a little bit of time where he can do a ton of damage. He's lost a lot of SCVs, so we see that 158 supply, most of that is army. ToD has a ton of probes. If you actually look at the army supply tab, you'll see that SarenS has a much bigger force. He has a big chance to just land a couple of key EMPs, and then he might be able to crush this force of ToD. And if that happens, then ToD will no doubt be very, very angry.
Yeah, and he's just starting to research Storm, and that may be a little bit too late. SarenS qui mène au niveau de la population, 20 pop en plus. Méthode qui est quand même bien au niveau des Ubrades. Hein.
Enfin, faut qu'il y aille maintenant. Là, faut qu'il y aille maintenant. Vous le voyez sur les Ubrades, il est que 1-0. Il est vraiment en retard par rapport à son... Il hallucine. Ah ouais, autant que ça. Et du coup, il y a un petit coup à jouer, mais s'il doit y aller, c'est maintenant. Regarde à quelle vitesse ToD remonte. Et tu vois, là, SarenS, il hésite. Et là, l'hésitation n'est pas une bonne chose. Il a scanné.
Et surtout que le Storm va bientôt se finir.
Ouais.
Est-ce que vous êtes prêts à crier pour du Storm?
Oh my god, it's all...
Ça, c'est les Protoss qu'on dit oui.
And there it looks like...
Allez, c'est parti, engagement. Les Vikings qui sont bien positionnés pour le moment. Les force fields qui empêchent totalement l'armée de rentrer. Et mine de rien, il a peut-être tombé un Colossus. Là, il fait un bon job avec les Vikings. Il est dans le rouge. Peut-être jouer sur deux fronts. Très beau blick offensif.
A little bit of miscontrol from SarenS. He needs to keep those alive, and he doesn't even kill the Colossus. And with just plus 1-0 upgrades, SarenS army gets
Storm
fried.
vient de se finir. Storm ici qui peut avancer.
Il était dans la B2. SarenS qui back un peu, il va essayer d'étirer l'armée, c'est une bonne technique. Mais il y a tellement du côté de chez ToD, il va pouvoir blink offensif en plus. Plus de Ghost, plus de Medivac. Il n'y a plus grand chose pour SarenS, à part peut-être vos applaudissements. Et ToD qui avance. Et... ça sent le GG, mon poulet.
73 de pop contre 150. ToD is very well in the game.
ToD's looking quite good. Even bringing his probes into the battle just to give him a little treat. Oh my gosh, that DT is just throwing SCVs into giant dead piles.
And smashing everything here. ToD qui revient dans la game ici et qui va venir massacrer l'armée de son adversaire. 162 de pop contre 62. 100 of population difference is a lot in PvT, of course. And hallucination, encore une fois.
Very well played.
He's erecting a single hallucinated Colossus to represent the one Colossus that has died this game.
The Spirit.
Wow. ToD looks so good in those games.
Yeah.
I mean, SarenS put up an excellent fight, but let's be honest, Zealot Archon is still alive and well in Heart of the Swarm.
Thank you very much, Sean, for casting with us.
It was a pleasure.
Yes.
Je vous en prie.
Nice. Like a sir.
And I would like to once again, of course, thank all you wonderful, beautiful fans of StarCraft 2. Thank you for coming out today. You're awesome. They're so great.
Yeah. Well, French are the best. And now we get to go to the...
Well, let me just say
sorry,
thank you for that. That felt really nice. I really appreciate that. But you were saying, Monsieur Ponf.
I'm saying, well, thank you very much for coming over here. We are a little bit late on the schedule, as maybe you have...
Ce n'est pas problème.
Ce n'est pas problème. Ce n'est pas problème. We are gonna go very quickly to a concours.
A commercial. A break. A video.
Sort of.
We're going to go to something.
To something, yes. It's one of our sponsors. Comment on dit un concours? A contest, yeah. People had to guess. People had to guess who would be the two finalists.
Yes.
So it's Life and Dongregu. Some of the people here guessed well. Who said Life or Dongregu would win the Iron Squid? Not too many. Not too many. The other one, you cannot, they can't win anymore. It's over.
But they've still won because they showed up live to the Iron Squid too.
Yeah, and I hope they had a good time.
It's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I think Uncle and Trunks are gonna join us, maybe with ToD and SarenS for post-match interviews, and then we'll switch to this contest really quick.
Sounds fantastic.
And then Nesty versus MKP. Do you have anything to say on this match coming up?
Well, actually, if I may say one final word, I'd like to give an enormous shout out to Ponf et ToD and the entire Iron Squid crew for putting on this event. This is amazing. I am so happy I am here. It is awesome. And you think about the fact, you think that all it took was them deciding that this would be awesome, deciding to put it together and working their ass off to make it happen, and here it is before you. What an awesome event. So happy to be here. Woo!
Thank you very much, and I'd like to thank the whole crew. We are actually 300 people working today for this whole thing to happen. And I would like to thank everybody who's working in the team. Noki, Big B, Georges évidemment au son, Uncle, Trunks, j'en oublierai évidemment tous, Chips au merchandising, Noah également. Donc voilà, Anos, Moment, ToD, a lot of people, and thank you very much, very kind.
It's my pleasure. Cheers.